What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome to today's installment of Renegades Reviews. I am the Renegade J.J. Williams, here to bring you my thoughts on yet another classic horror movie. This one is the fourth installment of the Frankenstein series, The Ghost of Frankenstein, released in 1942. When Igor brings the monster to Dr. Ludwig von Frankenstein for care, Ludwig gets the idea of replacing the monster's current criminal brain with a normal brain. Storyline-wise, I think this was a decent enough movie, but this is also where the Frankenstein series starts to get kind of corny. We had a decent enough performance by Lon Chaney Jr. as the monster. Bela Lugosi, of course, returned as Igor. Evelyn Ankers as Elsa Frankenstein. We also had Lionel Atwell, Ralph Bellamy, and Cedric Hardwicke in the dual role of Ludwig von Frankenstein, as well as the ghost of Henry Frankenstein. But this movie marked the Universal Monster series kind of going from an A-list movie to a B movie. Footage from the movies would get reused from this point on. This movie introduced the blinding of the monster, but it's the only movie that explains that the monster is now blind. We had the monster, played by Lon Chaney, speaking in Bela Lugosi's voice because they transferred Igor's brain into the monster. So, in the next Frankenstein installment, Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman, we have Bela Lugosi playing the monster because the monster is supposed to be back to talking and with Bela Lugosi's voice. I'll get to that when I get to that movie. Despite having been shot in Son of Frankenstein by Wolf Frankenstein, apparently the bullets didn't kill Igor and he's still alive. The monster would not speak again after this movie, except for a brief moment in Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. So all the key elements of the Frankenstein story that we've been building up in these four movies, basically everything gets dismissed from this point on. And I think that's a grave injustice to the legacy of the Frankenstein monster, because even in this one, you had the little girl who befriends the monster, because, you know, we see these memes all the time and these posts on Facebook and social media. Kids are not born to hate. Kids are taught to hate. And in virtually every single one of these movies, there is a little kid that befriends the monster, and you can see the gentle soul side of the monster come out, whether it's little Maria in the first one, or the little boy in Son of Frankenstein, or the little girl in this one. You get to see that sensitive side from the monster that just yearns to be loved by somebody. What do you guys think of The Ghost of Frankenstein? Those of you that have seen it, let me know in the comment box. Now, the next movie, like I said, in the Frankenstein Saga is Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. But before we can get there, we have to be introduced to the Wolfman. So, tomorrow on Renegades Reviews, I'm going to bring you my favorite Universal Monster horror movie review, and I'm going to bring you the Wolfman. That way we can continue the Frankenstein saga with Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman, the following day. So leave your comments on the Ghost of Frankenstein. Leave the movies you want me to review in the comment box below. Tweet the movies you want me to review to me at ROWJJ And until tomorrow here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, where I sidestep the Frankenstein series for a brief moment to talk about the Wolfman, I am the Renegade JJ Williams, and I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow.